Hello and welcome everyone. So in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at XRP USD, which is Ripple quoted in US dollar, and what a week it has been for Ripple. Let's take a look at the daily chart here. What a week it has been for Ripple. Explosive move to the upside. As you can see, we've been mentioning and anticipating this big move to the upside when it comes to XRP a long time ago. In fact, go back and watch our previous videos and you can see, for example, we've been talking about this range that we've been trading in, the range of 0.15 to the 0.70 area, and if we do break this area of around 0.70, 0.74, 0.75, if you do break this area here, we would have had this explosive move, and we did exactly that. We break through this resistance very easily, the level of 120 very easily, and we mentioned that in fact here there's not much resistance left, so we could see this big move to the upside still continue. However, we mentioned that we could see weakness of around this level of 1.42, and we did exactly that, and we are doing that at the moment. As you can see here, we failed to break once, we kind of failed to break twice here as well in this new candlestick, and right now we're failing to break at this moment. We're correcting, we're consolidating a bit, but the move and the direction of the move is still up, and the tension, the momentum has been released, and the momentum right now when it comes to XRP is upward. However, keep in mind that if we do fail to break this level, we could have a correction around here and a little bit of cool down before the next explosive move to the upside like we had around here. So there's two scenarios possible. Either we go directly to the upside, or we tend to have these moves here where we go up, consolidate for a few weeks, and then keep moving up a lot higher. So if you do go up here, consolidate for a little bit, and then move up higher, it means that the next move is going to be explosive, and that the target will not be this level here of this all-time highs of around 3, will not be that. It will probably be a lot more than this. But for now, we are far from this. For now, the level that we need to watch for is this level here of 142. If you do break the level of 142, well, then the next explosive move, will take us back over here. So we might pause around this level here of 2, the psychological level of 2, and then after, if we do take the 2 and we keep moving to the upside, the next target would be this area here between 0.65 and 0.75. So we do have that area here. We're gonna put it in our graph so that we keep that in mind. But we have this area here. The next resistance is this area here. And if we do break and close on a weekly basis, because we never close on a weekly basis in the history of Ripple at the moment, we never closed above the level of 0.75 on a weekly basis. If we do that, this is a very bullish signal when it comes to XRP. So these are the things to keep in mind when it comes to XRP. Let's go over to the daily chart. And to the daily chart, if you go back to 2017, in fact, you will see those level played here. As you can see, the highest daily close is 2.80. And here, if we go back to the weekly chart, we have this area here around 0.75, 2.80, and here we have the level of 2.80, and here we have the level of this area of around 2.75. So this entire area here right now is very strong resistance. If we do break, and I don't think that we will break it just like this, just like we did in this resistance here. I think we will have some weakness around here, but eventually we will break it at a point. So if you do close on a daily basis around the 280, it's a bullish signal. If you do close on a weekly basis on the above the 275 to 80 as well, this is a double confirmation, and this is a very bullish signal when it comes to XRP. And where the move would take us from there is hard to tell at the moment, so we're gonna wait and see where the move is going to, where that explosive move is going to take us. But generally, when we do have these kind of rates, the move can at least triple but we don't know right now. We're still far from this. Right now we're trading at 137 and the target is 280. So if you do take those levels, if you do take those the resistance that we have at the moment of around here, of around 142, if you do take this resistance, the next target would be the 2. And if you do take the 2, the next big ultimate resistance, the last resistance is this area here. And if we do close on a daily and weekly basis above the level of 275 and 280, this will take us a lot higher when it comes to XRP. This is when it comes to XRP. As you can see, this big move, this was a lagging crypto. Here it had problem with the SEC. It was very risky crypto to trade, and it's still very risky crypto to trade at the moment because the moves of XRP are very sharp. As you can see, the moves to the upside are sharp, the moves to the downside are sharp, are as sharp as the moves to the upside. So keep in mind that XRP is a very risky crypto to trade and a very risky coin to trade. So manage your risk carefully. Now, it just shows you that these lagging cryptos that have potential, the only thing that was keeping Ripple down around here is the problem with the SEC. But we saw that optimism, the Ripple CEO expressed his optimism when it comes to the new SEC administration, and that took this kind of optimism took the Ripple a lot higher. And there weren't just this, there were even signs when it comes to the technicals. We do have a crypto bull market every 4 years, a cycle of so cycles tend to repeat themselves, but they don't have to. However, we did have a big move in Bitcoin, we did have a big move in Ethereum, and these kind of big cryptos, we did have a big move in those. However, there are some lagging cryptos like Litecoin, for example, and there's Litecoin, there's Dash, there is multiple cryptos that haven't taken all-time highs yet, and there's a lot of potential in these kind of cryptos that fundamentally they have a lot of value, and they still have a lot of room to go when it comes to the technical side. And here, when it comes to XRP, the technical side, if you go back to the daily chart here and we go back to our most recent, there you go, we had this reverse head and shoulders, which was our first signal. We had even this here, a cup and a handle formation. Our second signal was this cup and a handle. As you can see, cup, and this is the handle around here. This is the second signal. The other signal was also, you can see this as an ascending triangle. If you draw this, you can see it as an ascending triangle, and we did break above the ascending triangle. And right now, it's like all of the tension, all of that momentum that's been suppressed in Ripple for 4 years is released, and this is why you have these kind of big moves to the upside. And this is why you have in one day XRP moved, I think, like 20-30%. Do not get surprised if you see these kind of moves. It's XRP, and XRP do have these kind of moves, and it will catch up fairly quickly. Here it went from, just to give you an example, here it went from 25 cents to around 3 in the matter of 21 days. So 1000% move in 21 days. This is crazy. This just shows you how big the volatility is, and you can profit out of this fairly easily. So these are the things to keep in mind when it comes to XRP. And keep in mind, we do have these resistance, the 142, the 2, and the level, the ultimate resistance around here. However, keep in mind that we still can experience this kind of price action, which is a big move to recent resistance and then consolidation down that would take us around these areas, maybe back to the 120, probably to the 120. The worst scenario, it would be to take us all the way back to the level of 1 here, and we can consolidate back test the level of 1, and then have the big move to the upside. So keep in mind, these are the level to watch for when it comes to XRP. But in my opinion, the high probability scenario, this is still something that could happen, this is why you should manage your risk carefully, but in my opinion, the highest probability scenario would be a move to the upside and a break of these resistance, and then catching the all-time highs. If you do consolidate, if you do consolidate, it is not a bearish signal. It is a good and healthy correction and healthy consolidation to then have an even bigger move to the upside. So in my opinion, in Ripple, if we do see that consolidation, that correction, that would be just a buying and a gift and a buying opportunity, probably one last buying opportunity when it comes to XRP. So these are the things to keep in mind when it comes to XRP. If you do have any questions, please do let us know, and good luck in your trading session. See ya.